Hey everyone!
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This channel is a perfect blend of music and sports to learn guitar and tennis with us.
So in today's video, we're gonna learn and understand the toss fundamentals, which will include the different types of tosses, how do you hold your ball, and where do you release the ball. So let's start. So toss is an extremely important part of the serve. So even if you have a really good technique and you do drills for your backswing and your contact point and your follow throughs for your serve, and you have an inconsistent toss, you will be forced to make improvements in your serve technique. So let's just suppose you just toss your ball towards your left and you're trying to hit it with your regular technique, which should be out here. So there's a lot of difference, there's a lot of gap, and then you're forced to make the improvement and hit the ball on this side, which is from behind your back, and then so that will not give you the power, that will not give you the control over the ball. So you need to be really sure where you need to toss and how do you need to toss. So let's start with the different types of tosses first. So basically there are three types of tosses: one, straight, diagonal, and then parallel. So the names are really simple, and I guess you'll be able to guess it by their name itself. So in the straight toss, when you take your tossing hand back, so it does not go too much back, it's just still here in front of your body, and then your hand stays straight until you release the ball. Second, your diagonal serve or diagonal toss, which I also do, so here, and then you take it a bit more further, which is towards your left leg here in front of that, and then you go diagonal to your body and then again back to the same position. Then your parallel serve, so here in between of your body, take parallel, release your straight serve. So the technique by which you hold the ball is the place where many beginners get confused. So I'm going to make it really simple for you. There is just one technique that I personally prefer, and it's, I think, the best technique there is. So what many do is they either hold their ball on the tips of their finger and they don't have any control over the ball, or they hold it in their palm too tight and then they are not able to release the ball properly at the release point. So what we want is not the extremes, in between. So that is over here, which is the lower part of your fingers, and a bit on the palm. So keep the ball here and hold from all the five of the fingers, okay, so that you have control over the ball. So let's just see what are the cons of holding the ball from either your tips or through your palm, and then let's understand what are the pros of holding it correctly. So once you hold it from your tips and you kind of toss, and then once you release here, your ball is going to roll out of your fingers and then spin. We want the spin in our ground strokes, not over here, okay? So here, and then it's gonna just go off. So you see the ball is rotating like this, so we don't want any of that. And if you're holding it with your palm and doing it, that goes towards the back, because you're pulling your wrist back here. Now that is because you're holding the ball too tight and you're not able to release it properly. So but when you are holding it correctly, which is at the bottom part of your fingers and a bit on the palm, what you are going to end up doing is this. No more, okay, it's rotating a bit, no, but not that much, as much it would have done when you were holding it with your fingertips. That's just too much, and the ball might even go more front than you even require it to. So then you won't be able to hit the ball properly, right? Because there will be a huge gap between the ball and your racket. So hold the ball correctly and then try tossing, right? So where do you need to toss? You need to toss, so let's just imagine a clock out here. So 12, 1, 2, 3, so 6, 9, and then 12 again. So the place where you need to toss is between 12 and 12:30. So here, imagine kind of a basket out here, okay, at 12 o'clock, and your ball needs to pass through it. Go back, come, okay, so here, passed, right? And you need to do it in all the three types of tosses. So that was for a straight toss. If you were doing a diagonal toss, it passed, and then if you were doing your parallel serve. So it needs to pass through that basket every time you toss, and then I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful contact point. The next, where do you release? So in order to hit the toss the ball at 12 o'clock, you need to know where to release. So what I see many do is at the time to go upwards, they stiff their hand too much like this, and then their wrist just bends downward, and then this is the kind of position that they have here. So that results in a ball like this. Okay, that was too much of rotation, and it might sometimes end up in front of you. So what you need to do is not to bend, not bend either, okay? So not stiff, not bend, in between out here, and then go straight, your hand straight till this point, which is between your forehand and your chin. Okay, so you release it between that part. Next, you should have a flat release at your release point, which means your ball should not be rolling in the air, it should be flat. So for that, once you reach the release point, what you need to do is open up all of your fingers. Do not move your wrist even a bit, okay? Do not move it even a bit, and open up all of your fingers. So you start here and you open up all of the fingers out once you go there. So here, open up all the fingers straight. Do not do anything with your wrist. Straight. Open up straight. That is it, and if you do that, you are going to have a flat release out there, and then that will help you remove all the rotation of your ball in the air. It will be at 12 o'clock for sure, and it is going to pass through that basket, and finally you're going to have a wonderful contact point. Now you know all the three types of tosses, how to hold the ball and how to release. So go onto the court, try out each of them, even the wrong ones, so that you get the difference and you are able to know which one to use and why, so that you find the best toss for yourself.
A good toss in tennis can improve a service.
That's so true. So let's meet in our next video. Until we meet again, stay safe.